Hey, I'm about to do live commentary on Jada because her red table talk is up, bitch. And hold on, y'all. I'm getting everything together. I can't believe. So we gonna see this shit. I'm gonna do live commentary, grab. Hold on. Clipboard. Oh, fuck it. I'm about to, hold on. Jada brings, what is it? Jada brings herself to the table. I had to log in on my other phone. Grab. All right. Just so anybody who comes in could see, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're talking about. So here we go. Hold on.
This red table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the press. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Mm-hmm. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made, that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
So my thing is this. So you never said nothing. Y'all both have social media, yet you did not even tweet. That is not what we said. The Smiths are on some bullshit. There's no way that somebody that my publicist is going to make a statement for me. And I have social media. I run my social media. And I don't say that's not a statement from me. Whoever that PR is, that's bullshit. No, there's no fucking way. But all right. Oh.
Not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
Girl.
Right.
You know, and at the end
People's
of the
dicks
day,
involved.
I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business. Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
I mean, listen, hold on. Let's be very clear about something, Will Smith Jr. Let's be very clear about this. August brought it to us. We didn't bring it to August. He brought it to us. Y'all was over there flaunting each other, and Will got a whole girlfriend. Like, y'all did this to us. And we have questions, girl. So why are y'all mad? I can't.
I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like
it's minuscule.
It's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent.
Come on.
I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened?
You know what reason.
Okay, so let's start with.
Look at her.
I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Thinking about that day.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends.
Of course.
And it all started with
penis and pussy friends.
Just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And he was still sick with y'all motherfuckers. What you talking about?
Outpouring.
The nigga was still in the hospital when he was fucking with y'all.
Was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. We
were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck
but
on.
what August
Hold
was...
on. Because I need to put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Y'all are getting shit that y'all don't need to see. Here we go.
Probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with
An
August.
entanglement.
That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
She was fucking him.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So, you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good.
So she
It had been so
okay.
long since I felt good.
Uh-huh.
And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
With your pussy?
I think that has
You
a
know
lot
what?
to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus
Fixing people.
fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with Aug really showed me that and taught me that.
And then
And
in
I'm
4
really
years, you
grateful
fell
for
in
that
love.
lesson.
You had
I
sex.
feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. And that husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and
I'm
was
sure she
able
did.
to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
She hurt,
And I
though.
let that be and hadn't talked to him since. So So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me this was years ago, right? So the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
And our experience.
What's so long ago, though?
Working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Og and I haven't talked in so long.
Like a year or two?
No, this
that's not so long, bro.
Seemed very strange, But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together.
See?
Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods, and a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's stop this real quick, because we only got like 3 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? But so from what we got from here so far is that Jada and Will broke up. They broke up. Their marriage was almost done. And Jada fell in love with someone else. Will did his thing. She did her thing. And in that entanglement, Will knew what the fuck was going on. I'm sure he did give August his blessing, because he didn't give a fuck. He was done with her anyways. So with that being said, now all of a sudden, I guess when August's sister or brother died, I think it was his sister, or his brother, I don't know. But one of his siblings passed away. He had to become, super uncle. For his 4 nieces, he cut Jada off. And that must have shocked her. She says she understands it, which she probably does, but she's heartbroken over it. She's still probably going through the motions. And she's talking about she hasn't talked to August in so long, but he was just on Red Table Talk not even a year ago, right? That's what somebody said in the comments. So, all right.
Idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of
so they back together.
Love.
Because I wasn't
sure
August
broke it off.
Speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah, they're back together.
You got to go through some to get the answers. Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're back together.
I'm going to get you back first. And then
you don't get me back. I think you got me back. I think
See?
I think we're good on that.
See? They know what the fuck it is.
But and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Oh.
I'll give you that petty. That's what you want.
They're back together.
But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Bad marriage for life. What the fuck?
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. They're back in love.
Yeah.
Look at
You're
them.
awesome.
All right. So, yeah, again, back. So, they didn't tell us shit. Well, let's just be very clear about that. They didn't tell us shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tell us shit. She loved August. She and Will were done. She fell in love with August, trying to cure him with whatever he was going on with her. And then she thought she could do it with her pussy. The nigga still was sick because he has a body illness, not mental, which is it can affect the mental. But you don't use your pussy to cure stuff like that, girl. He need actual help. Anyways, hold on. I'm looking at your comments. Oops. Yeah, Jada and Will gave us nothing. They gave us the same thing that they gave us when we asked them about their open marriage. When we suspected that they were going towards divorce, we were all right. We were all right that she popped up with fucking August. We have been right about their marriage from the beginning. So anything the fuck that we think, it's right. They have an understanding they will never say that out of their mouth because it is nobody's business what they do in their marriage. That's why I keep my business to myself and my opinions about people's marriages to myself, because how people live in their lives and their marriages is their business. We ain't fucking either one of them. I know some people want to. They got someone they want to put in some applications, but it looks like Will and Jada are back as one. And I think that, people said that Will had like a girlfriend or whatever, Heidi or whatever. But I mean, it's an understanding. I'm married. When you mess with somebody who's married, you have to understand that person's married. They are committed to somebody else, whether they're fucking you and loving you or acting like they are in love with you or not, or maybe they might be. They don't belong to you. You have no unison with them. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all are just fucking. And it's companionship for the time being. And when that time is no longer suffice to you or them, then it's time to end it. And I'm sure Will was like, check this out, I'm back with my wife. That's what it is. It was fun for the last 4 years or 5 years or whatever, And when Jada said, I think you've got me back enough, that told us everything the fuck that we needed to know about what the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it told us everything that we needed to know. So, they gave us nothing. Everything that we thought was correct. What's his name? August did break it off. He literally cut all communications with Jada. That's what she said. He broke it off. We'll see. He probably gonna be on Twitter talking shit. So we'll see what he's talking about. But other than that, they gave us nothing. Everything we thought was true about their marriage, regardless of what the fuck they want to tell us or not. And that's it. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.